What's up, guys? This is James at Looking the Value and Copy My Crypto, talking to you today about the wonderful world of crypto. There is no getting away from it. It doesn't feel that wonderful at the moment with the market bleed, and I'll get into why that happened and what that's about in a second. Um, so, uh, these are the first 26 coins I spoke about on the channel. I've been invested in all of these at one point or another. I'm not in them anymore. What I've done is pulled out them, compounded them into other projects to make greater gains. In at the current market right now, with it being absolutely hammered, if you'd invested $100 into each of these when I did the videos and put them out, you'd still be up 30 grand, even though the last 2 days have been brutal. And that's nothing to fear. That is just part of a healthy bull cycle. It just sucks to see. You can't argue that. But it is opportunity. So yeah, like I said, I'm not in any of these, but I'm in about 11 of the coins. What I do, a couple of these, sorry, but I want you guys to have a look at Copy My Crypto. I share my live portfolio and I let you guys know about when I'm making trades. The reason being is obviously I've done rather well off of all of these, and I continue to do well because I make sure I compound gains whenever I get the opportunity. So if you're not doing that right now, you should be. So in that case, check out Copy My Crypto and you can learn for yourself and get a nice access to a live portfolio and see how it's managed. Anyway, let's get into the market. So Bitcoin is just constantly trying to break the sort of 50k mark today. I've watched it do it like 3 times and then bounce back and bounce down to like 49 and then up to 49,999 at one point. But yeah, I think it's just going to be a rough weekend in terms of portfolio, unless we see Bitcoin break past 50 and hold, in which case everything will rally. It could be a very rough weekend for whatever you're holding. That's the sad truth, I'm afraid. So I wanted to talk about why. So what ended up happening was Joe Biden announced that he's going to raise taxes on the rich. Cryptocurrency falls below 50 grand as the White House looks to bring levy on investment gains into line with income tax. So basically, it was announced that they were going to be looking at tackling the inequality in within the country, right? So earning 1 million or more, the tax on investment income would rise to 39.6%, up from 20%. That's staggeringly high. I don't really care how much you earn. You shouldn't be paying that much in tax, ever. Ever. I get really annoyed with like the way like when I used to work properly and have a job and stuff. I used to get really annoyed with the tax system in the UK. It was hugely like unfair in terms of the amount of money you just get rid of to the government straight away. Um, and that's obviously scared a lot of people out of the market. Actually, like upon the announcement, the price of Bitcoin fell by about 6% within the hour. And that's quite staggering. That's quite staggering. The UK government was urged to bring taxes on investment into line with the rates applied on income by the Office of Tax Simplification last year. Let's hope that doesn't happen for us lot. But there's not been any announcement on it yet, and there wasn't in the budget previously, so I'm hopeful that it's not going to be, not till next year anyway. But this news, I think, really was the biggest instigator in the plummet of Bitcoin, and as a result, we're sort of in this bearish momentum at the moment, or this sideways movement. I mean, to be fair, it's not even sideways. I can't even call it sideways. Things are, some of these coins are bleeding. Others are doing fine, but a lot of them A lot of them have been bleeding the last couple of days. So, yeah, and that is it. That is why we are in this situation at the moment. So get yourself a good accountant, because if you guys have been watching this video, you're early investors and you're probably doing rather well. So you want to make sure that you've got an accountant that sorts you out, regardless of what country you're in. Other news, Surrey man claims he created Bitcoin, launches legal action. So a Surrey computer scientist who claims he's the true creator of Bitcoin is taking Bitcoin.org to court in London over copyright infringement. Dr. Craig Wright said he used the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto to publish an article in 2008, which laid the foundations for cryptocurrency Bitcoin. Yeah, it's quite... So this man's come out and said he is Satoshi Nakamoto. I find it hard to believe, given that Satoshi Nakamoto has always avoided any sort of press, especially given that he's a billionaire just in Bitcoin holdings. But yeah, we may very well... It may be that Dr. Craig Wright is in fact Satoshi. We know we've had multiple people come out over the years claiming to be him. So we'll see. But yeah, I would think he would have to show evidence that he's Satoshi in the first place, you know. But yeah. So that's a court case going on in London soon. So yeah, keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. We may have finally found out the man behind everything that I do on the YouTube and everything that you guys look at on YouTube. That could be quite interesting. As for the market, guys, just keep an eye out on what the hell Bitcoin's doing throughout the day. You know, if you're starting to panic about what you're holding, you know, firstly make sure you've got good holdings. If you're not sure, check out Copy My Crypto. It's an easy way to find out, because I show my holdings and they're good bloody holdings. Finally, Bitcoin over 50 grand. Let's hope that holds. If that holds, ladies and gents, all this red shit should turn green. God willing, because we want to see some green, guys. We want to see some green. And yeah. But keep an eye on it, because what Bitcoin does is reflected in every other coin, so you need to know what the hell it's doing, okay? As for anything else, just hope you're all having a good weekend and enjoying yourself. Beautiful day in England. I'm sure it's a beautiful day in America. It usually is. Yeah, and have fun and enjoy your weekend with my crypto. Have a look, see what I'm holding, see what you're holding, compare the two, use the information I provide to help you. Information is vital in this market, guys. Anyway, that's it from me. Have a lovely day. Hope you're all taking care of yourself. Bye-bye.